Aloof on this because there's another aspect to this. China has the recent involving China. There's a recent comment made by Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall regarding new airplanes. In fact, he's saying they need to replace the old ones because the Chinese are not scared of the planes we used to have, the technology. You know, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin made the announcement at the National Defense Forum. I want you to take a listen.
And we're investing in new capabilities that will make us more lethal from greater distances and more capable of operating stealthy and unmanned platforms, and more resilient under the seas and in space and cyberspace.
Isn't that what we've paid the majority of our budget for the past every single year of the U.S. taxpayer dollars was to not be in the situation that we're in today?
Well, yeah, we have an administration or actually a Defense Department that doesn't project 25 to 50 years ahead. And basically what the Chinese could do to us is ignore us. Just ignore us and work with our allies who need China for exports on the one hand, but on the military side, we take so long in trying to plan and get out a weapon system that it's obsolete before it even gets out there. I'll just remind folks that, and you may recall this, that back in Bob Gates, when he was Secretary of Defense, he went to China, and that was the Chinese flew the J-20, their stealth fighter, and the United States had no idea it existed, none. And he even said so. He was really stunned by that, which was another intelligence failure on our part.
Which, once again, why is this happening? Considering you can't say it's because they don't have budget, they don't have the resources, they don't have the brain power. They have all of those. So what are they doing that we're still behind?
You don't have strategic planners. That's the problem we have. We do not have strategic planners. And now we're being given the politics the way the Biden administration is carrying on. They want confrontation not only with China but with Russia, and we can't even fight a two-front war, let alone a one-front war.
Which is, real quick, I want to get to this, and Chris, I want to thank you for your comments as well. Real quick, Ukraine right now, the U.S. is also picking a fight, once again, siding with Ukraine in this side of it. So it's not just China, but now they want to take on Russia as well on this side of it. Why does the U.S. keep pushing this? What can the United States gain out of siding with Ukraine?
Well, it's a number of factors. Number one, they need
you got 20 seconds to give me your top ones.
They need a boogeyman. Number one. Number two, it's an overreaction really to the failure of Afghanistan, and it's the Biden administration trying to reassert dominance in the so-called free world.
Well, the problem is you don't want to unite the two. You don't want to make the enemy an enemy and let them reunite against you.
They've done that.
Well, but China and Russia aren't necessarily best friends either.
Well,
You've got three
but they are talking about working together. They just had joint military exercises.
Well, and unfortunately, that's something they're having to do because the United States is driving them to that.
You just made my point.
Talk about diplomatic strategy. Chris.